It's Wacky Wednesday here at Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Wednesday, February 10th, 2016. Let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. This year, the Arnold Sports Festival will be extending its global reach into Africa for the first time, when the world's largest celebration of competition makes its way to Durban, South Africa, this coming May. And if there's one athlete on the planet who's heading into that event with a major home field advantage, it would have to be native South African Marius Dome. After heading into last season with high expectation, Dohne's 2015 campaign was cut short by injuries before it ever really had a chance to get going. But now that he's had a chance to rest and recover, the man who can lay claim to having one of the craziest X-frames in the IFBB is gearing up to give his fellow competitors a not-so-friendly South African welcome. Dohne has all the tools to be a star on the stage, and if he can nail his conditioning and avoid the injury bug, he'll certainly be in the mix of things when all is said and done. You'd think that in a semi-conscious, calorie-depleted state 4 weeks out from the Arnold Classic, that most athletes would have to start backing off the weights a little. But then again, Maxx Charles isn't most athletes. Over the weekend, Charles was spotted getting in a little late-night chest workout at Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym, where he made 405 on the incline look like it was a little bit of play weight. But with only a few weeks to go before unveiling all the hard work and putting everything on the line against some of the best bodybuilders in the sport, Charles looks to be right on pace to come in with that signature freaky Maxx Charles type of muscle, with a few new wrinkles added in for good measure. If he's in shape, Maxx should easily find himself in the top 6 in this lineup. But just how high he can climb is the $120,000 question. While most of the country was sucking down buffalo wings by the bucketful this past Super Bowl Sunday, Species Nutrition athlete Armand DB was tucked away doing what he does best, getting in the gym and pounding the weights. Adibi leaked some video from his most recent torture session, where we see the Texas native and perennial national level powerhouse putting in some work old school style by hammering out some tough reps on the vertical leg press. When he's at his best, Adibi just has some of the most impressive conditioning and vascularity you're ever going to see. And now that he's back to training at full force, I think it's a safe bet to say that we're going to see the best Armand DB we've ever seen on a stage later this season. With just about 30 days to go before she hits the stage to battle it out for the title of Miss Bikini International, the always dangerous Stephanie Mahoe is stepping up her game and pulling out all the stops. Over the last few years, Mahoe has solidified herself as one of the top talents in a very deep bikini division, and heads into the Arnold as one of the early frontrunners to compete for the vacant title. Mahoe brought in a very nice look on her way to finishing 5th at last year's contest, and with a few minor adjustments, she could very well find herself going home with one of the most prestigious titles in the sport. No matter which way you try to spin it, all roads in the figure division run through Latorya Watts. Despite the fact that she heads into this year's Arnold Classic with an Olympia win in her back pocket, the fact still remains that up there on that Arnold stage, she still has a bit of unfinished business to settle after last year's 4th place finish. To be completely honest, when she's at the top of her game, there isn't another athlete in the figure division that can match the muscle, shape, and flow that she brings to the stage. But prior to putting together back-to-back wins at the New York Pro and Olympia last year, there was a bit of a question mark concerning her consistency. But if she rolls into Columbus and takes care of business, she'll silence all her critics and leave no doubt about who the true queen of the figure division really is. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. Check out IronMagLabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
guys, it's Stevie B here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RX Muscle show, segment, or update. RX Muscle is #1. Woo!